Excuse the mess. Um, my friend Zach, ZRPG, he's started a new video series called Book of Backlog, where he basically burns through his backlog one or two titles at a time. And I guess he's got like over 500 games in his backlog. So I decided to kind of take a page out of his book and try to whittle down my backlog as much as possible. So I started off with two games that I was pretty much at the end of. First off was Dragon Age Inquisition. I ended up putting about, my save file says 230 hours, but it's probably closer to 200 minus, without it being suspended and stuff like that. I did everything in the main story except for I didn't do a romance because I screwed that up, which is very unlike me. I did almost all of Jaws of Hakon and part of the Descent, and now I can move into Trespasser, which I probably won't do for a while because I put enough time into it right now. So yeah, there's like 200 hours into that. Beat that finally. Next up is Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. I was super hyped for this game when they announced it. I pre-ordered the Destiny PS4 just so I'd have one of these, one of them when this came out. I don't give two craps about Destiny. This was my main focus. I got to the very end of the game. I literally had like 2 story missions left, and for one reason or another, I got kind of pulled away from the game, and I finally got back into it, did all the challenges and stuff just over the last couple weeks, and beat the main game. I'm only missing 2 trophies from the main game, and that's Burning Vengeance, where you have to execute a berserker that's on fire, and a Mighty Doom, because I almost had it and I screwed it up. That's how I operate. Yeah, I beat this hoping to pick up Shadow of War, but once I started doing this whole backlog thing, I figured it's probably a good idea to hold off on picking up a new game for now. So I'm hearing good things about Shadow of War, so I'm definitely looking forward to picking it up in the future. So yeah, I ended up putting 130 hours into this. I got 100% on everything. Yeah, I love this game. Next up is a game that I've already... Those are the 2 I beat. This is what I'm playing right now. I've already beat this probably, 5 years ago? Holy crap. That's Uncharted Golden Abyss on the Vita. Like I said, I picked up the Vita at launch and picked up this game with it, and I beat it the first weekend I had my Vita. Enjoyed, my whole time with it, but I only got like 30% of all the stuff in the game. So I'm going back, playing it on hard this time, trying to get all the collectibles. I've already ran into a glitch. I'm on chapter 26, and one of the rubbings won't pop up for whatever reason. I've tried restarting it and everything, so that sucks. But this shows just how big of a powerhouse the Vita was before, how much potential it had, and just to see Sony kind of abort it and we'll let third-party developers carry the system is really sad, because this is a beautiful game, plays really freaking well. Even the touch stuff is pretty tolerable in it. Yeah, I love the characters, the story, the performances, having Sully and Nate back is just, I love it. So trying to beat that on hard. I might go through a crushing playthrough at some point. Right now I'm mainly playing it on my lunch breaks at work, so I get like almost a solid hour of Uncharted every night at work. So, and like I said, I'm on chapter 26 right now. I think there's 36 chapters total. So I'm nearing the end game. Gotten most of the weapon related trophies and stuff. Most of the collections. But yeah, I'm enjoying my time with this one. Again. Next up, I'm back into Uncharted 4. I picked it up at launch last year. I think it came out last year. Got it at launch, got to like chapter 6, and through no fault of the game, I just kind of drifted off and started playing something else or whatever. Popped it back in after I started playing Golden Abyss, and I've gotten to chapter 10 or 11 or 12 or whatever, and really enjoying my time with the beautiful game, wonderful characters. It's actually a stunning game. Yeah, I'm not really worried about treasures and stuff. I'm looking for them, but I'm not like going with a guide or anything, trying to get them all. Yeah, really loving my time with this right now. And finally, my younger brother's come down from Kansas City and is staying with us. And while I'm at work, he's trying to find something to do, so I pulled out his copy of Heart Gold for the DS, Pokemon Heart Gold for the Nintendo DS, and he's having fun with that, so that inspired me to finally try to get through Pokemon Soul Silver. Another game that I picked up at launch. I put like probably 60 hours into this. And I'm a very thorough gamer. I don't just like fly through the story or anything. I got through all of the Johto gyms back in like 2010, so this is 7 years ago. I think I beat the league and got to where I could go to Kanto finally, after I beat Lugia, which I haven't done yet. Yeah, I'm really looking forward. Generation 2 is probably my favorite overall generation in Pokemon, just because of the sheer amount of content. The character designs for the Pokemon were still, in my opinion, really good still. Yeah, can't wait to get further into it and finally revisit Kanto. I'm really thinking about introducing my wife to Pokemon with picking up the old red and blue versions on the 3DS. Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now at the moment. Hoping to burn through A Thief's End and then move on to something else. I don't know if it'll be on the PS4 or the PS3, but yeah, I'm slowly making my way through. Other news, giant mess. We're renovating our bathroom, so they need access to this electrical panel in my closet. So I'm kind of stuck here. My wife stole my TV, so I can't play on PS3 or GameCube or anything else in here. Probably gonna change stuff around. I've already messed with these these little shelves, separating my PlayStation games, my Nintendo games, and all that. Probably gonna rearrange to kind of open it up a little bit. Right now, all my more modern games are here. My Blu-rays are on these two shelves over here. My Nintendo Powers are back there. All my older games are behind this wall of shelves. There's like, it goes all the way around. Yeah, I'm just going to rearrange, try to make it a little easier to function in here. Yeah, that's it. My guitars are out. I blew my amp a couple of weeks ago, so I need a new amp. Yeah. So on that note, thanks for watching.